name is Beston. I live in Cape Town. Also, I do delivery. Interbet helped me to realize my dreams. Now I have my own delivery vehicle and I'm able to do the removal in and around Cape Town.
Wednesday, the 11th of January, 8-race program on the Polytrack at Hollywoodbets Greyville with the first of the 8 races and thus the first leg of the bipot off at 12:25. I'm joined in the studio by Devon Govender. We'll go through the 8 races together. But first up, don't forget about the Hollywoodbet Punters Challenge. Well done again to Alan Barkhazen, selecting all 8 winners at Hollywoodbets Greyville on Sunday. It can be done. It's been done 3 times. I can't do it, Devon.
Yeah, I've tried.
But there are clever guys than us out there that can find 8 winners in a card. But the program opens up with the first race, and it's a maiden plate over 1,400 meters. It's off, as I said, at 12:25, Devon, and it is the first leg of the bipot. We have 2 scratchings. Number 5, Azaraludu, who's, of course, now a winner, and number 8, Gettysburg. And appropriately, number 10, Mask On, races with a compression mask and with blinkers. Not a deep race, Devon. That is the theme for the day. Number 1, Corsican, been knocking at the door very loudly, gets pole position, must surely be the one to beat.
Yes, I do believe so. This opened at around about 22-10 in the various fixed odds betting platforms. This horse has been extremely consistent. The last run over 1,400 meters wasn't bad at all, although it was not the strongest of fields. Like you said, it's the form in this race is not strong. There isn't much opposition to go by. So it's not a confident first selection, but it is my first selection. And then possibly to fill in the trifectas and quartets could be at number 3, La Ultimo from the Dennis Dreyer yard with Tristan Godden aboard. Take note, the last run, Graham, wasn't a qualified maiden, so another one not easy to assess. And a horse that you could possibly throw into larger trifectas and quartets is number 2, Captain Corrupt. Now, I know that the form doesn't jump out at you, but if you go and look at that replays, on his debut effort, he was very, very green when he ran second on that occasion by 6.25 lengths. The next start out, he moved up well and then just didn't go on with the effort. And the same can be said for the second last start at well, finishing 7.25 lengths behind, doubling up. So if he goes down to the start really well, keep a close eye on him and watch the betting. He might well just fill in the larger trifectas and quartets because he's lightly raced.
I agree with you. I think number 2, Captain Corrupt, certainly stands out as a possibility for one of the minor placings. The form is in the Western Cape. We know that form is pretty decent. 2 others worth a mention are number 9, Hunter's Arrow, and number 11, Word for Word. Tony Riverland is coming to the track with just 2 runners. I think both have chances. We'll talk about the other one a little bit later on. But 11, Word for Word, does have the worst of the draw to overcome. But with the 2 scratchings, that is now drawn 9 out of 9. Just going back to Corsican and some past form, Devon, before we close out race 1. Corsican on the 28th of September. I know it's a couple of months ago, but finished well clear of La Ultimo when racing behind Ice and Fire. And then Corsican also raced against Hunter's Arrow on the 28th of December when they ran behind Barbati. And again, Corsican was about 6 lengths clear of Hunter's Arrow on that occasion. So all signs point to number 1, Corsican, in the first race, a maiden plate over 1,400 meters, possibly a bipot banker. But you heard there from Devon, you might want to consider numbers 2, Captain Corrupt, 3, La Ultimo, and don't completely ignore number 9, Hunter's Arrow, and number 11, Word for Word. Corsican gets our vote.
It's good fun. Days like these are great. You get the whole industry together. And to have, companies and corporations like Interbet and Cape Racing who are so generous with sort of time and energy into making a day like this possible is it's fantastic for everyone.